What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. We are here to start our journey again with The Last of Us Season 2.
This is crazy. Like, I can't believe that the last season was already 2 years ago.
It's crazy that's taken 2 years to get here, but I'm so excited to watch this. If you guys didn't watch our original reaction videos, we have never seen or played anything The Last of Us related until the show came out, and it immediately hooked us in, and we became huge fans of the franchise. But we have not played The Last of Us Part 2, so we are going into this as fresh as possible, so please no spoilers.
Knock on wood, knock on wood.
But either way, we're excited to check this out.
I'm taking you with me. You don't tell anyone about your...
I don't want to watch this again. I don't want to be sad.
If you want to be sad, you shouldn't be watching this at all.
That's true.
Being ripped apart. Joel, this is your chance.
Torv team, R.I.P.
Yep.
I miss Torv every day.
You get her there.
Also, not a good show to watch if you miss her.
Damn it.
Joel, we have a job
Whoa.
to do. That's why men like you and me are.
Oh my God, what an episode.
Maybe they can get you to wherever this
God, they're both so handsome. The genes in that family are crazy.
She's being prepped for surgery.
You take me to her. You take me to her right now.
Oh.
I'm taking us home.
Okay.
I swear.
Yikes.
Feel like that's gonna be a very important moment.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping they would revisit that going into this, because that's going to be so pivotal, I'm sure, in their relationship.
The giraffes are back. Real giraffes, which I was shocked by.
I was too, but they look so beautiful. So now that makes me wonder from a production standpoint how much of this they filmed with the first season.
Great question.
Probably not this.
Now, this is Caitlin Dever.
Yeah,
Diver?
as a Dever.
I heard rumors
Oh!
about some kid he took.
It's Danny Ramirez.
Supposedly he'd take us all in.
Not until we find Joel.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they say he's handsome. I forgot.
Whoa.
They speak the truth.
We'll help you kill him.
No.
I mean, but you know why they want
Yeah,
to.
but also... Interesting that we're starting season 2
Slowly.
with them.
What?
Well, that's because Abby, like, as far as I know, is a very significant character.
We kill him slowly.
I disagree. Let's not do that. Okay, so Gabriel Luna is billed
Hot.
third.
Yeah.
So is he gonna have a bigger role this year? I would hope so.
I mean, I think last time, though, they only billed the two of them, right?
No, I feel like they listed other people just maybe post that, but I don't remember.
I don't either, but we knew he was returning, but I guess we'll see for how long.
I love that. I love the intro.
Yes. Oh no, I'm glad that they kept this.
In case you forgot, this was about fungi.
Yes. Not a fun guy.
This is about that fun guy, Joel.
Damn.
Oh, big time jump.
Get up.
She got tatted.
Ow.
Oh.
Okay.
Great camera work already, I have to say. Holy shit.
Boom, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker, people who land a first hit on you. Square in the face.
Don't do that again.
Whoa.
Okay.
What's going on with them?
Community and shit.
Oh, you're part of the community now?
And shit? Look at that. It looks even bigger. It must have built out.
I mean, they had time to do so.
Okay, yeah, look at that. They're building houses. Science man's back to work. Oof, he's old now.
I think he already was.
Yeah, but now he's older.
That's how aging works.
Still hot though.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta check if the wires are live, so how do you do that?
I
Voltmeter.
lick them.
I guess that's a method.
Shoot.
Why is she angry at you?
No one likes their parents at that age. I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just...
Oh.
She's... her.
Are you in fucking therapy?
Jesus, go fix the main line. Parts, pull the roots, and we'll fill in the gaps with some ABS. Go on.
This is the most excited anyone's ever been about therapy.
Yeah, well, if anyone needs it, it's Joel.
Don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
There's no shame in that.
But you know, good for him though.
Yeah.
He needs it bad.
I'm sure a lot of people in this world need it.
Oh yeah. It's interesting, right? Because I feel like in the beginning of last season we focused on like the downfall of humanity, whereas I think this
Ugh.
season shows us
The rebuilding.
like rebuilding.
This scope is sick.
There he is.
Aww.
Too much drop.
Standing on a fucking fence.
He's concerned about you.
Oh.
Joel, he can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Yeah, well, he can tell me. About that.
I got bit, everybody!
Oh.
Hey, I got an idea. Don't do that.
I swear, you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person.
Well, whatever. I'll do it by the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Aw.
With the manpower that we have, I don't see any of this getting done until summer.
Damn, they really are a society.
Yep.
You know, we're living in a society.
Faster? Sure, how much faster? See, we
He really is a politician.
called the constructometer.
Joel.
The more you turn it, the faster we go.
We're right.
Stop letting so many of them in.
It's our council.
Ooh.
To your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
This is that same mentality that he had at the end of season 1.
I know.
That survivalist mentality.
Monsters.
That's right. How do we keep them out?
We shoot them.
Oh, God. Wait.
Are you shooting monsters? No. You are. You're shooting monsters.
Yikes.
Well, your wife wants me to build faster.
Did you tell her about the big dog?
Yeah.
What, by yourself?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, no.
You keep getting those monsters, Benji.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. I love the implication there.
Yeah, I mean...
God, I missed this show so much. Just like the subtle foreshadowing, the implication. I don't know what to think.
Herbal tea. With the teas mostly.
Aww.
This is an interesting type of therapy, if this is therapy.
I mean, that's therapy for a lot of people.
Hell yeah.
What's the occasion?
It's my birthday.
Ah.
Shaken stems. What am I, in high school?
It's... Didn't know psychiatrists.
What a society.
Woke up this morning feeling sad. It's my first birthday without my husband.
Oh.
Aw.
That one treats me like a human being. She talks to
Why?
me. Says,
Why is he calling them that one?
I mean, that's
Makes me
just,
feel like I'm a good
it's
guy, which I
his,
am.
it's
See,
his,
you don't understand.
he's trying to show detachment.
Grouching on like this every time?
Aren't you supposed to be validating me? Or...
Wow. He does not get how this works.
Exhausting. Yes, you are, Joel. Yes, you are.
Good therapist.
Very good.
No. In fact, fuck no.
Good.
Badass.
You shot and killed my husband.
Oh.
Maybe a little more than that. I hate you for it.
Oh shit.
Say the thing you're afraid to say.
And we know what it is.
I promise I will help.
She's not wrong.
No.
The purpose of therapy is to heal, but it only
Did you
works
do
if you
something
need
to
to,
her?
if you want to be healed.
I saved her.
Oh my God.
Mm,
Both of them.
yes.
Wow.
Amazing.
Catherine. What a force.
Nice.
Oh,
Should have kept the boots.
yeah, definitely.
You know, those movies Joel likes? Yeah.
I love just how well animals are treated in this
Yes.
apocalypse. I'm very for that.
Okay, we're 5 minutes behind because of one or two of you. I see Ellie over here looking like Curtis and Viper.
The fuck?
So let me
You know you're only like 4 years older than us, right?
just say understood.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Especially when you're 19.
you.
It's like 80% of the time jump.
Look up to you two. For some fucking reason.
That's Hawk Girl.
Mm-hmm. And Anya Corazon.
Yes. Just want to enjoy the chill vibe before this show gets insanely intense and dark.
She's the other one. Oh my god.
Oh.
Tell you what, you can go with me. We can get baked.
Aw.
We'll count down to the new year together. BFFs 2029.
2029, they're in the future.
I hope it's not our future.
I hope so.
We're on.
Wait. We should go back and report it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking recon.
Wait, guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's not cool. Like, I get that they're the cool ones, but
That's just irresponsible at that point. Yeah.
ugh.
Oh god.
And I literally just talked about the animals.
I know.
Foul. The Last of Us. Very foul.
Maybe needed a nap after chomping that poor thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What do you call Grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
Oh,
Oh
come
my
on.
God. Foul.
That is not cool. Oh god.
Fucking hope so.
How about let's not hope so?
Happy?
Dude, stop doing that.
Yeah,
Like-
what if there's a family in there? What if there's a toddler?
Those other two people are significantly older than all three of them.
Yes.
Why are they just letting them do?
Fine.
They might just be so used to them at this point.
Or they just don't care? They're just like teenagers.
Or it's like, if they get hurt, F them.
I'll give him 5 minutes.
Okay, that's not that much better.
That guy is just so over it. He's just like, whatever, I don't care. The clicking. More than one.
Oh, come on.
This level of stupidity goes beyond gender at this point. This is why humans don't usually last long in apocalypses, because this is so, there's no reason to do this other than just thrill seeking.
What is that?
Gotcha.
This seems like it can be very easily misinterpreted.
Okay, okay.
Oh, God.
Dude, stop flirting.
Yeah.
Stop flirting. This is
Not the time.
dangerous. It's almost interesting, right? Because we're also examining youth growing up during an apocalypse.
Yeah.
So
and-
they are a little desensitized to all of this.
Oh, 100%. And like, especially her, because again, she's,
Trauma.
Well, no, and she's special.
Yeah.
So she feels invincible, which would track even if she wasn't.
I mean, but there was those episodes where she was like assaulted by that group of
Yeah.
scavengers.
Again, just pure recklessness.
Oh,
the dog. Oh god. Oh god.
again, just so unnecessarily reckless.
Yeah, they have firearms.
To shoot you in the face?
Not today.
Is there a reason they're not just using the firearms?
The noise.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, before we leave, you gotta check out the employee.
Oh, and this is why. Okay, ow.
I'm good.
Ow. Oh god.
Where'd the knife go?
Are you alone?
Where's the other one?
Was that Jen Aniston?
I think so. Oh! Oh! Was that like a little baby thing? Was it like a Spider-Man?
What?
Why are we going shotgun? Did they not hear any of this noise outside?
I was gonna say, it's also been way more than 5 minutes.
I think it's been 5 minutes. It just feels longer because the scene is just very tense.
Oh.
Great direction this episode. Holy shit.
Oh god. Oh god.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh. Oh, it's something different.
What the hell is it?
Oh.
It's smart. Oh! Or maybe it's just a new one.
Yeah.
Oh! It's fast too. Oh! This is why you use the sidearm.
Ow! Oh! Oh. Oh no.
Ugh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Stalking.
You two running into an uncleared building qualify as following the rules? Well, that ain't the same.
Why?
Because it's different.
How?
We're old. Just say we're old.
Maybe the smart one was a one-off.
Maybe.
You sure about that?
Reality is nothing but a collective hunch.
That's pretty meta.
We adjourn.
Adjourned.
She's like, we gonna party or what? Yeah, like this is pretty serious, but
I was gonna say, that was a really casual way to end that.
so is my need to party.
Oh god. Oof. Yeah, you might want to tell someone about them.
No, what she's doing is she's covering it up so it don't look like a bite.
I
but
know, but still, that's not responsible.
She's immune. She just doesn't want anyone to find out about her immunity. But also, tell Joel. Tell your
Yes,
dad.
exactly.
Tell Papa.
Oh my god.
She's got a journal.
I mean, good for her. That's a very healthy habit to have.
Yeah. Aw. Just to remind us that she still is a teenager.
Yeah.
To do that,
Get it back tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
his need to like be involved in her life, but not
Overstep.
like is oh my God, their dynamic is so interesting. He would rather do than actually sit down and punch through like the issue.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. But that's the problem, right? Oh no, the apocalypse has ruined dancing. Everyone has lost rhythm because of the virus, because of the fungi.
I think you're way overestimating people's dance ability now.
Oh, you know they'd be cutting a rug now. Because they could watch TikTok dances. Someone would be hitting the gritty. Yeah. At least the music is still good. At least the musicians are still good.
Ellie, hey, what took you so long?
At least he's pretty chill about it.
Yeah.
Pretty chill ex-boyfriend.
Question for you. How bad do I smell? Hi. Smoked a lot.
I just think that this show is so fantastic because, like, you can immediately tell, like, Elle's hesitance
Yeah.
and her
Staring at you right now.
inability to, like, feel comfortable being close to someone.
Oh, 100%.
They're staring at you.
Juxtaposed with, like, Dina's uninhibited, like, closeness.
Yeah, and her expression of her intimacy.
Jealous of you. I think they should be terrified of you.
Oh. Like, you called it earlier, they were flirting.
Oh, yeah. I think that was very clear, though.
It's a family event.
No kissing.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. That was a little aggressive.
In a church.
It's
Yikes.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Let's take a walk.
Yeah.
Mm.
Glad to see, discrimination and bigotry survive the apocalypse. What?
I mean,
I don't need your fucking help.
Oh. Oof. He's like, all right, guess I'll be back.
oh, jeez. Okay, it's other people. I thought that was all for one.
Yeah, no. But should the patrol? I know it's a holiday, but should
Yeah.
the patrol be getting lit? Say something. Oh my god. They're both so damn stubborn.
Oh, no. It's a
What?
It must be like a mutation.
Oh no. Mutation affecting the teenagers?
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh no. All right. You stay right there. Don't come any closer, you heard?
I mean, I don't know if we'd have a show then.
Fantastic premiere. Fantastic premiere for season 2.
Yes.
Is there any more?
I'm trying to see.
Okay, it's just like the
but
BTS.
yes, behind the scenes. Anyway.
Fantastic premiere to the season for a number of reasons for me, but very specifically because after all of the trauma and the sacrifice and the loss of season 1, I think that starting season 2 by showing us how important our humanity is and how fragile, delicate, beautiful humanity is as a whole,
Yeah.
and why it's worth saving and worth preserving in a show like this is so valuable to the overarching story of the series.
No, 100%. And what I think they did super well with this as the debut episode of this season is since they had such a drastic time jump, which we knew was going to happen, but to that extent and kind of reestablishing what the current status quo is, where the characters are, because they had a lot to cover in that time frame, and I think they were able to do so pretty effectively.
Yes, I think they did a really good job of catching us, the audience, up to what has happened. And, you know, there's a lot of mystery still there. Like, what's
Yeah.
causing this rift between Joel and Ellie? I think we have an idea
Yeah.
of what that is, but it still has me very curious as to how it all happened. I just loved seeing Tommy again. I love seeing the rebirth of the civilization. Oh my God, some of the new characters this season. Catherine O'Hara, holy shit. Like, the fact that this woman could go from being one of the funniest people on the planet to then turning in roles like this where she is so serious that it's scary.
Yeah, it's such an interesting pivot because as the show had to begin with, there's these darkly humorous moments in light of the scenario that they're in that
Yes.
she was able to display, but it was so flipped on its head from what we're normally used to.
Yeah, she's playing against type, and I think she's playing against type insanely well. The intensity between that conversation that she and Joel had
Yeah.
is more intense than any action sequence, and that's what I love so much about this show.
Yeah, because I think something that was super tricky was catching us up with everything without getting overly expository. But I think that scene specifically when she kind of discusses the conditions under which Joel killed her husband, I think was done very well and in a way that made sense given where they stood at that point in time. And for her to try to force him to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of power in those scenes, right? Because this show, it's really well done because the writing is the highest level that you can get on a series like this, especially in scenes like that, because those scenes are expositional, whether they're designed, whether you want them to be or not, they're designed to give us, the viewer, an idea of what's happened.
Yeah.
But why a series like this is so special is it can take expositional scenes and turn them into amazing character moments that help to establish the character in the current time frame, because it's telling us so much about Joel and so much about her character as well.
No, definitely. And I think what they also, I think, were able to benefit from is we know these characters so well already, and clearly not much about them has changed over the time in terms of
No.
the core characteristics they have. We're back to, in some ways, what we're used to with them, but also seeing how what happened previously had impacted them. Even like you said, even though we're in this growing civilization, when in a lot of ways things are more positive, there's these new issues that are being uncovered. They're still grappling with her distrust of him having that weighing on him forever. And these, like you mentioned earlier, these societal problems with how things are going and how like people can be on different sides of them, how they're addressing them or not addressing them. And that, I think, it makes it more profound.
Yeah, and I think just showing us and again, like, I think you said that these characters haven't changed a lot, but I would argue that there is definitive changes.
I'm not saying they're not like changed. What I'm saying is, but they're like the core people
Yeah.
that we know about, to where Ellie like going crazy, being that guy in that sparring match, and then having a one-liner afterwards. Like, okay, yeah. So in some ways they're the same, but clearly a lot has impacted them.
Yeah, and what's really nice is to see Ellie get to be that kid again.
Yeah.
Which we didn't really see until the episode with Storm Reed. In the
Right.
first season, she was very guarded, very aggressively guarded and closed off to a lot of people. And in this episode, we see her open up and get to be like very flirty and be a teenager again with Dina.
Well, that's what I think was such a powerful line, was when Joel mentioned how Dina is her best friend. And that's something that wouldn't even have crossed my mind in the first season, because they just weren't in that situation.
Yeah.
But two, there was always that bit of her where that childishness was coming out. It wanted to rear its head, but she was never really able to. So now they're in a setting where that side of her can come out and flourish at least a little more.
Yeah, and it's really interesting to see the evolution of Joel and Ellie's relationship, because they're openly like referring to each other as parent and child, and that has clearly evolved from where we left it. Like, obviously it was implied in season 1, the parallels there, but now he like is like saying that that's my daughter in a lot of ways, and to see that, to know that was built up and then somehow torn apart is really, really interesting and has me really hooked on that. And it was really fascinating to see how kind of time has changed Joel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of implications that he softened up with the 5-year gap. Obviously, he's getting close to 60. You know, he's not the same man he was when he was younger, but also just he's trying. He's trying to be more human, and it's just there's a lot of weight of his past decisions that is on top of him, and I love the internal conflict of a character like Joel.
Yeah, but that's again what's so interesting is that there's these changes to him, but there's also the reflections of sides of him that we're familiar with. Because when he's with the nephew and talking about keeping all the quote unquote monsters out and wanting to kind of have that lifeboat analogy for the people he's already close to, that to me just immediately makes me think of what he did with Ellie. And I'm like, that's such an interesting parallel.
Well, it's him essentially telling her that we have to protect the people that are inside, screw everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's his, and it's the survivalist mentality, right? It's I would rather protect the people I care about than save everyone.
Exactly.
And there's this inherent darkness there. No matter how right or wrong he is, there is a darkness there. And you have to look at this like, man, is all of that going to catch up to him one day? Is it possible? Is it,
Right. And that's what I think they're doing well is that they're establishing his end of it and the other end of it and kind of making you grapple with, okay, what is the end result of both of those mindsets? Both positive and negative.
Because there's some really interesting philosophical discussions that can come from this. It's because, like Joel and Ellie are the same people, but would they make the same decisions? I don't think so. I think Ellie would definitely choose to sacrifice herself for the embetterment, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
And does that make Joel a bad person? Does that make Ellie a good person? Does that make Joel irredeemable? Does that give Ellie a chance at redemption? There's some really beautiful conversations worth having, but we really have to see how it all shakes out in order to kind of tackle that first. But oh my God, what a fantastic episode and what a fantastic start to this journey. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other The Last of Us reactions, click the link on the page. Until next time, guys, stay versed.